Hi, my name is Anthony. I'm 39 years old from Miami, Florida. My conversion into Orthodoxy was about 2 years ago. I was baptized a Roman Catholic as a baby. My family is predominantly Roman Catholic. It wasn't until COVID came around where I started talking to a lot of my Marine Corps buddies and Navy buddies, and I was just sharing with them how I was missing something in my life. That's when my friend, my Marine Corps buddy, told me about Orthodoxy. Of course, being from the West, I had no clue about Orthodoxy. So that discipline that we had as Marines, I wanted to do my research and my due diligence to see, okay, now I have to research and see what it's about. I started watching documentaries, YouTube videos. I started reading. I watched Athos, the monks on Mount Athos, and that film for me was the big reveal for Orthodoxy for me because it was so beautiful. And then I started my search with my children. I have two small children. Anna is 8 and Nectarios is 7. They were baptized a few months after me, glory to God. And then we found, I did my search. I found a Google search, Orthodox church near me. I found a bunch of, listing closer to where I was, where I live at the time. And then I saw St. Nectarios there. And I said, it's fairly close distance, 25-minute driving back. I looked at the Google pictures of it. I'm like, okay. I went to the website, stnectarios.com. I wrote Father Dimitri, I introduced myself, my children, how, we're interested in Orthodoxy. And they, out of all the churches that I, contacted, St. Nectarios was the only one that got back to me. That following Sunday, we attended our first liturgy. It was all very new to us, even being from the Roman Catholic background with the incense and the icons. And having a son that's on the autism spectrum, I felt a little, a little nervous because I know how he was, because their mom is from the Protestant background, and Protestant churches have the big fancy stages, the lights, the show. They have the fancy kid daycares and the playground. But for some reason, my children never were receptive to it. We came to St. Nectarios. We experienced our first liturgy. After the liturgy was completed, I took my children aside and I told them, well, what do you guys think? And they loved it. They said, we want to keep coming back. And that was the biggest sell point for us to continue our catechism process. And eventually, a year and a half after, we were finally baptized into the Orthodox faith. And it's just been a beautiful journey since then. And all the glory goes to God.